Seniors, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, family, friends, faculty, and of course the class of 2019, welcome to the 20th commencement ceremony of Ronald Reagan High School. My name is Anna King, and I am your Master of Ceremonies for this evening. On behalf of the class of 2019, I wish to thank Mr. Dan Morrison and the award-winning Reagan High School Band for providing the music during the processional. The Reagan High School Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps, under the direction of Lieutenant Colonel Chad Livingston and Master Sergeant John Tijerina, will post our nation's colors. Student Council President Grace Labatt will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Following the Pledge of Allegiance, an ensemble consisting of Haley Beanie, Natalie Calvo, Carson Hughes, Max King Chloe, Zach True, and Preston Yates will lead us in the singing of our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the posting of our nation's colors. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Will you please be seated? Providing tonight's entertainment is the Reagan High School Varsity Mixed Choir. The nationally recognized choral program is led by Miss Mary Cowart, Mr. Christian De La Cruz, and Mrs. Amanda Jeffries Hardy. This evening's performance of This Is the Moment is arranged by Tina Chin.
This is the moment, this is the day, this is the moment when I know I'm on my way.
Every endeavor I have made ever
here and now today. This is the moment.
This is the moment.
This is the time.
This is the time.
When the momentum and the moment are in rhyme. Give me this momentous moment. I'll gather up my past and make some sense at last. This is the moment when all I've done. All of the dreaming, scheming and screaming becomes one. This is the day, just see it shine.
When all I lived
All I've lived for becomes mine. This is the moment, this is the hour, when I can open up tomorrow like a flower,
and put my hand to
and put my hand to
everything I plan to.
everything planned to fulfill my grand design. See all my stars align. This is the moment, my final test, my test. Destiny beckoned, I never reckoned. Second best, I won't look down. I must not fall. This is the moment, the sweetest moment of them all. This is the moment, strike all the odds. This ain't or never, as in forever, with the gods. When I look back, I will recall moment for moment. This was the moment, the greatest moment of them all. The greatest moment of them
At this time, I would like to introduce Jasmine Mijares, Senior Class President, to introduce our honored stage guests.
Now it is my honor to introduce the distinguished guests who are seated on the stage. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. From the 2018-2019 Board of Trustees, I would like to introduce Mrs. Shannon Grona, President of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Tony Hasso, Vice President of the Board of Trustees, Mrs. Sandy Huey, Secretary of the Board of Trustees, Mrs. Terry Williams, Board Member, Mrs. Sandy Winkley, Board Member. Also joining us this evening are the representatives of the executive staff of the Northeast Independent School District. Dr. Brian Gotardy, our esteemed superintendent, Dr. Sean Micah, interim superintendent, Dr. Donna Newman, Associate Superintendent for Campus Administration and Human Resources, Mr. Ron Clary, Associate Superintendent for Operations, Mr. Dan Valerial, Associate Superintendent and Chief Financial Officer. I would like to also introduce our administration, Mrs. Brenda Shelton, Principal, Ms. Marcela Areola, Mr. Alejandro Escamilla, Mrs. Jennifer Esparza, Mrs. Robin Hayes, Mr. Joseph Holzman, Miss Linda Spurlock, Mr. Rudy Salinas. I would like to recognize the counselors and senior sponsors whose hard work and dedication has been responsible for the success of the senior activities this year. Counselors, Mrs. Tammy Wickline, lead counselor, Mrs. Stacy Blattner, Mr. Matt Edson, Miss Jennifer Peel, Mrs. Kelly Quiroz, Mrs. Jackie Schreckenwurst, Mrs. Michelle Tanner, Mrs. Michelle Wilson, Miss Kathy Jones, stand counselor, and the senior sponsors, Mr. Lauren Spencer, Mr. Sean Jensen, Mrs. Brooke McGilloway, Miss Kathy Jones, and Mrs. Michelle Wilson. Senior parents, at this time, the senior class would like to introduce our special guest, our senior parents. Please stand to be recognized.
Graduation marks the end of our formative years of education. These past years have been filled with good times, hard work, and times of joy and of difficult growth. Valerie Davila will help us look to the future as she presents the 2019 commencement address.
When I was really young, about 5 years old, I was at an airport with my family, and my uncle pulled me aside and said he wanted to show me how fast time went by. He pointed out a sign to me and told me to look at the sign for a second, close my eyes for 3, and open them again. I did, and when I opened my eyes, he said, "That's how fast life will pass you by. Only close your eyes when you need to." His point was brought home to me a few years later when I was 13 and ended up at the same airport, and I saw the same sign he had once told me to look at. I stared at it for a second, closed my eyes for 3, and opened them again. I was looking at the same thing, but everything was different. The weird thing about time is that by the time you realize it's leaving, it's already gone. When I opened my eyes again 8 years later, I realized that a lot had changed, just as I expected it to. And change happens everywhere. We started with 30 minutes of recess a day, and now we're here. Graduation. It's kind of the moment we've all been waiting for, because whether we like it or not, Reagan has defined a pretty big chunk of our lives. And honestly, we're pretty blessed to have grown up in a school like this one. 4 years of walking up and down the same halls and still wondering where Kentucky is teaches you different things, with different being the key word. We all live our lives according to our own experiences, and those experiences are defined by both the people and the environments we choose to surround ourselves with. The best part about life is that we all get to make our own choices. And although many of us didn't choose to go to Reagan, we did choose the memories we made once we got there. Because after all, life is about choices. The same way we all chose to try hard enough, only barely, to make it to the end of senior year. The same way we're all choosing where to go once we cross this stage. But with this in mind, it's important to remember that we can't always tell life where to take us. Most of the time, it's kind of like going to a theme park and not wanting to get on the scary roller coaster, but having life look you straight in the eyes and tell you you're going for a ride anyway. But even with the sharp turns and scary drops, life will never put us on a ride we can't handle. High school was definitely one heck of a ride, but there is no better coaster designed to roll us into our futures. It was rough sometimes, like that day our freshman year when we sat outside in the rain for 3 hours while they tried to figure out how to turn that fire alarm off. But high school also gave us so much. It gave us unforgettable memories, lasting relationships, and most importantly, it gave us growth. I don't know where y'all are going in the future. I don't even know where I'm going. But we're going, and that counts for something. Because the truth is, we're defined by both the big and the little things. So, I'm going to choose to try to remember this. I'm going to look at you all for a second, close my eyes for 3, and open them again. I hope you all do the same. Thank you.
Mrs. Shelton will present the class of 2019 to the Superintendent of Northeast Independent School District, Dr. Gotardi. Dr. Gotardi will then present the class of 2019 to the Board of Trustees. Mr. Tony Hasso will accept on behalf of the Board of Trustees. Mrs. Shelton.
Again this year, Reagan has truly set high standards of excellence. Individuals and teams have captured district, regional, state, and even national championships in academics, athletics, fine arts, career and technology, and UIL competitions. In addition to the successes of our extracurricular activities, we pride ourselves with a strong academic program as well. There are several groups of students I would like to recognize. A list of these students may be found in your program. During their junior year, many members of the class of 2019 took the PSAT exam. Students who exceeded are recognized as National Merit Finalists, the National Merit Commended Students, the National Hispanic Scholars, and the National Achievement Scholar. Will these students please stand? Thank you. We're very proud of you. Please be seated. We have a few students that will be attending military academies or entering our armed forces. Will you please rise, as well as those of you in the audience who are military? Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. The class of 2019 has been awarded nearly $10 million in scholarships and accepted over $5 million. Congratulations, seniors. Will the senior class of 2019 please rise? Dr. Gotardi, I declare and affirm that each candidate for graduation here this afternoon, has met the graduation requirements as mandated by the state of Texas, and moreover met the more rigorous standards set forth by the Northeast Independent School District. Dr. Gotardi, it is my honor as the principal of Ronald Reagan High School to present to you for certification the class of 2019.
Thank you, Mrs. Shelton. As superintendent, I hereby certify that the class of 2019 of Ronald Reagan High School has met all requirements for graduation as prescribed by the Texas Education Agency and the Northeast Independent School District. Will the graduates please be seated? Graduates, congratulations for persevering and making it to this moment. Today marks an important milestone in your journey into adulthood, and I feel like I have been on this journey with you. When I took over as superintendent of Northeast Independent School District, you were entering the 5th grade. A great deal has happened in your lives and in mine since then, and I feel like we grew up together. Like you, I learned a lot over the past 8 years. As I reflect now on my career, I realize that there was one important lesson that has been critical to our success. I learned early on that one of my key responsibilities as a leader was to help other people grow and develop. Part of my job was to help others become the best version of themselves. I had to invest in the people of Northeast so that the entire district and all of you could be successful. Now, it is your turn. All of you are leaders in some way. I ask you to take a look at the people who are following you. For you to be the best version of yourself, you need to help others be their best version. How can you build them up? How can you build each other up as the class of 2019? You must connect with people. You must understand what is important to them, and you must nurture their talents and contributions. Be encouraging to all of your peers. In this room are gifted musicians, scholars, artists, athletes, inventors, and entrepreneurs. In this room are leaders. I have high expectations for all of you. As I retire, I am confident that you will carry the legacy of Northeast forward and change the world through your talents and humanity. You hold a very special place in my heart. You are the last graduating class under my tenure. I am proud of you and what you have already accomplished. Walt Disney said it best: all of our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Now, go out into the world and accomplish your dreams. At this time, it is my privilege and my honor to present the 2019 graduating class of Ronald Reagan High School to the Vice President of the Board, Mr. Tony Hassel, representing the Northeast Independent School District Board of Trustees. Congratulations, Rattlers, and good luck.
Seniors, congratulations. You've made it. You have arrived at a significant point in your young lives. Now, I'm sure by now you've reached milestones and had other accomplishments worth noting along the way, but this one is especially significant because it is the culmination of what has been your primary responsibility. In a moment, you will join a special group. You will join the ranks of Reagan alum. Seminal moments like this are a perfect time to reflect on your journey thus far and evaluate the impact you have had on others, the legacy you leave at Reagan. Whether you realize it or not, every one of you leaves a legacy. For some, it will be a legacy of heroic performances in athletics, others of flawless performances in band or orchestra competitions, or JROTC competitions, or dazzling theater productions. I could go on for a while, but I think you get it. For others, it may have been a legacy of being a good friend, or someone who could listen and offer a kind word to lift someone up, making their day a little better. After spending time in reflection, we often look forward to our future, that thing that is next for us. For as humans, we are not meant to be idle. We are always in search of the next thing, always growing. I know most of you have chosen to continue your educational journey and will be attending a college or university. Some of you have made the decision to enter the workforce equipped with the knowledge from our many outstanding career and technical education programs. And last, but certainly not least, some of you will be volunteering to proudly join our armed forces. For that, I say thank you. What a tremendous act of selflessness and courage. Decide what legacy you would like to leave in the next part of your life's journey. Now, judging by this group, and given that you are a product of Northeast ISD, I would be shocked if the goal was just to get by or muddle through. For in my brief time serving on the school board, I've learned that one word is synonymous with Northeast and certainly with Reagan High School, and that word is excellence. It seems as if excellence is on display daily at Reagan. In fact, it's the expectation. I encourage each of you to strive each day to pursue excellence in whatever is next for you. Make it your intention to be better than you were the day before. It has been said that you are the product of your 5 closest friends. Surround yourself with people that make you better, that encourage you to be your best self. Think of it this way. It's hard to soar like an eagle if you surround yourself with a bunch of turkeys. One final anecdote. Prior to what would be known as the Battle of Chancellorsville, General Stonewall Jackson surveyed the battlefield and, recognizing many of his former students who were in positions of command that day, commented that the Institute will be heard from today. That phrase is still used at my alma mater, as it reminds us each day that we have an opportunity to be great and to bring honor, not just to ourselves, but those we have touched along the way. As you move into that next phase of your life, I encourage you to find ways to be great, to leave a legacy of excellence, to make an impact, so that the world will know that from here forward, the Reagan High School class of 2019 will be heard from today. Mrs. Shelton, Dr. Gotardi, as a member of the Board of Trustees of the Northeast Independent School District, it is an honor to confirm and to accept the certification of the class of 2019 of Ronald Reagan High School in accordance with the requirements as prescribed by the Texas Education Agency and the Northeast Independent School District. Seniors, may the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. Enjoy your summer and best of luck.
Class of 2019, after years of lectures, homework, research papers, projects, quizzes, and exams, it is time to receive our diplomas. Handing out diplomas this evening will be members of the Northeast Board of Trustees. Calling names of our first group of graduates will be Reagan faculty member Mr. David Daniel, followed by Mrs. Maria Rodriguez and Mr. Greg Desmarais. Will the first row of seniors please stand and proceed to the stage to receive diplomas? While the seniors are coming forward, we ask that during the diploma presentation, all audience members and participants respect the dignity of the occasion. If you would like to honor a graduate, please rise while his or her name is called and hold your applause until after the recitation of accomplishments. Please refrain from shouting, whistling, or using loud noisemakers during the ceremony. Thank you for your cooperation. Calling the first group of senior graduates will be the Reagan Rhetorician faculty member, Mr. David Daniels from the English and Athletics Department.
The following students are graduating summa cum laude. Lillian Jean Marie Abbey. Reagan Marie Allen, receiving the TXSOMD Luminary Scholarship. Amanda Olivia Alvarez, receiving the Texas Christian University Academic Scholarship. Chelsea Alvarez. Srija Ambati. Hannah Marie Amatrano. Peyton Elizabeth Antonacci. Addison Lee Arabia, receiving the Catholic Daughters Association Academic Scholarship. Emily Grace Arnold. Sonia Nadarali Bardoy. Caitlin Marie Bartley, receiving the Colorado State University Presidential Scholarship. Alexa Margarita Basualdo, receiving the University of Arizona National Scholar Award. Noelani Kimie Baisa. Michelle Gabriela Kim Becker. Hannah Noel Belcher. Marcela Eloisa Bernal del Garza. Ria Batnagar. Hannah Lorraine Bice. Brittany Alexis Blees. Sydney Elizabeth Bonner, receiving the University of Alabama Scholarship. Sutton Adeline Bristol. Elena Catherine Brown. Shay Elizabeth Burcham. Brandon Price Butler, receiving the Texas State University President's Honor Scholarship. Mia Ortiz Canata, receiving the Santa Clara University Academic Incentive Grant. Lauren Alexis Cantu. Alejandro Cantu Soto, receiving the NEISD Sarita Wyatt Scholarship. Alyssa Suzette Carrasco. Hannah Christine Carrillo. Zachary Benton Carroll. Sebastian Herberto Casillas. Yvonne Elisa Seeby, receiving the Texas Tech University Freshman Presidential Merit Scholarship. Paloma Centeno Romero. Ana Chavez. Jackson Wade Cheatham. Sophie Antoinette Chaluite, receiving the Baxter Regional Medical Center Employees Children and Grandchildren Scholarship. Christy Roy Chen, receiving the College Board National Merit Scholarship. Singer Shinga Cheng. Abriana Jolie Sita. Noah Tyler Collins. Ana Craviato Herrero. Kayla Michelle Carmen Cruz. Megan Kimberly Crinklaw. Hannah Dawn Crocker. Adelaide Brianne Crockett. Benjamin John Colhane. Brooke Elizabeth Colhane. Emily Marie Swicklick. Avery Paige Darjlek, receiving the Ronald Reagan PTA Scholarship. Valerie Giselle Davila. Alexis Jacqueline Davis. Mitchell James Davis, Texas A&M Naval ROTC Marine Corps. Sarah Elizabeth Davis, receiving the Purdue University Presidential Scholarship. Regina Del Toro. Ryan Christopher Del Valle. Isaac Dominguez. Yu Tong Du. Jasmine Summer Dubovic. Mariana Espinosa. Cameron Aubrey Essex, receiving the University of Oklahoma's Presidential Community Scholarship. Aaliyah Monet Evans. Benjamin Renee Farias. Matthew Sander Fine. Aiden Merrick Felker, receiving the Virginia Tech Provost Achievement Scholarship. Hannah Ruth Fellner. Dominic Anthony Galliano, receiving the Ronald Reagan PTA Scholarship. Crystal Marie Galindo, receiving the Texas Lutheran University Presidential Academic Scholarship. Mark Ryan Gow. Brandon Robert Garcia. Roberto Luis Garcia. Joseph Michael Garza. Brianna Hope Gaston. Camille Sarah Giles, receiving the Baylor University President's Gold Scholarship. Grace Caroline Giles. Alexandra Christine Goff, receiving the Texas A&M University National Merit Scholarship. Caitlin Faith Gomez, receiving the Air Force Academy Preparatory School Falcon Foundation Scholarship. Joaquin Carlos Gonzalez, receiving the University of Houston Academic Excellence Scholarship. Veronica Sarai Gonzalez, receiving the University of Chicago University Scholar Award. Juan Pablo Gonzalez Loperena, receiving the University of Dallas Trustee Scholarship. Vanessa Michelle Gorlick. Kylie Bryn Graff. Ryan Michael Griffith, receiving the University of Texas at Dallas Academic Excellence Scholarship. Maria Zen Gu, receiving the University of Texas at Austin 40 Acres Scholarship. Jackson Price Hager. Allison Kate Hancock. Eric Thomas Hagee. Noah Sebastian Hanau. Paula Sofia Hernandez. Robert Edmund Hernandez. Michaela Ray Hidalgo. Alyssa Ann Higley. Rachel Nicole Hilliard. Megan Dawn Hawker. Aaron Michael Hoffman. Gwyneth Elise Howell. Daniel Juantes Jr. Antie Itzelis Arthur. Yazin Amon Jabber. Brianna Aunt Mackenzie Jackson. Sarah Ann Johnson receiving the Texas A&M University Brockman Scholarship. Skylar Morgan Johnson. Eden Elizabeth Jones receiving the University of Central Oklahoma NCAA Athletic Scholarship. Lauren Alexis Joswick. Rachel Jung. Iman Karim Kanji. Neely Rose Kasanoff. Anastasia Natalia Kelly. Emma Suzanne Killeen receiving the Baylor University Dean's Gold Scholarship. Anna Elizabeth King receiving the Trinity University Murkison Scholarship. Ananya Kumaresh receiving the University of Texas at Dallas Academic Excellence Scholarship. Bennett Andrew Kumbalik. Grace Elena Labat. Jacob Gregory Lackey. Jared Matthew Lang receiving the Valero Alamo Bowl Academic Scholarship. Ryan Schuyler Lobby. Elizabeth Jean Lee. Emma Han Ching Yuan Lee. Albert Lo Lin. Emma Josephine Lindberg. Amar Ahmed Lakhanwala. Adriana Lopez Boer receiving the Trinity University Trustees Scholarship. Eva Isabella Lorenz receiving the Trinity University Murkison Scholarship. Nicole Marie Ludwig. Hannah Marie Malone. Carrie Ann Isabella Marks. Erica Danielle Martinez. Maria Fernanda Martinez Garcia. Cooper Preston McLean. James Rosser McRae. Skylet Catherine McWhorter. Benson Joseph Meadows receiving the Alex Jones Memorial Academic Scholarship. Samir Andrew Melhedo. Jasmine Maribel Mejares receiving the Boston University Richard D. Cohen Scholarship. Mackenzie Leah Miller receiving the Stone Oak Ladies Business Association Academic Scholarship. Ashley Taylor Morales. Morgan Ashley Mireles receiving the Texas A&M University National Hispanic Scholar Recognition Award. Neha Akbar Mithani receiving the University of Texas San Antonio Distinguished Presidential Scholarship. Natalia Molina Diaz Barriga. Leila Mia Montemayor. Alejandro Gabriel Morales Rivera. Michael James Morrell receiving the University of North Carolina Wilmington NCAA Athletic Scholarship. Samuel David Mosquera Flores. Lucas Patrick Moynihan. Thank you for your patience. Elizabeth Ann Mueller. Zoe Lee Mullins, receiving the Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University Athletic Scholarship. Lauren Avery Myatt. Marianne Marie Nader. Joseph Michael Napier, receiving the St. Mary's University Greehey School of Business Academic Scholarship. Rebecca Marie Neely, receiving the Texas A&M University Opportunity Award Scholarship. Blake Olivia Quinn Nelson Reed. Hawkins Otto Nessler, receiving the Gene Kirkpatrick Service Award Scholarship. Cole Irvin Newby. Kylie Paige Nichols. Selena Noe. Charlotte Sophia Louisa Knotson. Catherine Joanne Ogden. Emily Nicole Ortiz. Toby Alexander Pablo, receiving the University of Minnesota National Scholarship. Neha Elizabeth Pachikara. Raul Adrian Possimon. Anjali Patel. Melissa Lynn Phillips. Gokul Aditya Prasad. Julianne Michelle Kindo, receiving the BYU Idaho Thomas E. Ricks Grant Award. Joseph Francis Behar Kismorio. Muhammad Ainan Qureshi. Sadia Tasnim Rahman. Eileen Medel Ramirez Del Rio. Kinsey Ann Ray, receiving the University of Arlington NCAA Athletic Scholarship. Zachary Mark Reynolds, receiving the Purdue University Presidential Scholarship. Oscar Alejandro Rodriguez. Mariana Rodriguez Chavez. Ashley Selma Rosen, receiving the University of Oklahoma National Award Academic Scholarship. Paulina Ruiz Munier. Rebecca Olivia Sada Guerra. Nuran Rizwan Sadiq. Priscilla Santos Romo. Jackson Jacob Schroeder. Heidi Ann Schubenauer. Natalie Marie Schwartz. Leighton Austin Sedate, receiving the Baylor University Dean's Gold Scholarship. Ruchi Segal. Oren Shahoff. Mansi Bavish Shah. Amaris Danila Shama, receiving the Texas Tech University Central Park Lions Club Scholarship. Christopher George Shanks. Joanne Sarah Shee. Erin Ann Silvesi. Viraj Singh. Brooke Marie Slaughter. Grant Michael Stringham. Laura Suarez. Albert D. Tang. Carlton Tran. Augustin Trejo Jr. Bryce Alexander Trench, receiving the University of Alabama Presidential Scholarship. Daniel Trevino. Brennan Kent Trinkle, receiving the University of Oklahoma University Scholarship. Zachary Baird True. Kenan Joseph Turner. Julio Cesar Valles Cavazos. David Phineas Valors. Sasha Vijay Vergia. Ariana Villarreal, receiving the University of the Incarnate Word Presidential Academic Scholarship. William David Vogelsang. Jameson Eileen Volts. Francis Vu. Teresa Elizabeth Ward, receiving the University of Colorado at Boulder Chancellor's Achievement Scholarship. Elijah Armand Watson, receiving the Tuskegee University Academic Achievement Award. Alexander Ortega Weinstein. Garrett Marshall White. Sydney Lynn White, receiving the Oklahoma City University Music Scholarship. Jenna Reese Whittington. Catherine May Whitworth. Sloan Alexandria Wick. Alexis Ann Wilder. Jake James Wallet. Tyler Bain Woods. Jordan Faith Wright. Carly Deanne Wolfsburg. Hey Wan Yang. Preston Grant Yates. Riley Adrian Rodriguez Ilagan. Ryan Andrew Rodriguez Ilagan. Michael F. Sahabi, receiving the University of Texas San Antonio Distinguished Presidential Scholarship. Sandy Zhu. Daniel Alejandro Zuniga. Mrs. Maria Rodriguez will be the next rhetorician.
Marietta Alberto de la Fuente. Regina Aguirre Mijares. Eugenio Albo. Cody Philip Anderson. Sophia Grace Anton Giovanni. Celeste Nakia Arellano. Garrett Morgan Arnold. Christina Rose Ayala. Hannah Nicole Bailey. Savannah Shea Barnes. Caleb Palmer Bellew. Hannah Marie Bendeley. Jarina Amaret Bredberg, receiving the ACE Mentor Program of Greater San Antonio Scholarship. Garrett Marshall Bridges. Jacob Ryan Brookover, receiving the Emerson College Spotlight Scholarship. Amanda Kate Brown, receiving the Savannah College of Art and Design Academic Honors Scholarship. Mackenzie Lee Brown. Giuliano Alessandro Bukeli, receiving the Texas Christian University Orchestra Scholarship. Alyssa Danielle Bird. Cameron Avery Caldwell. Natalie Calvo. Carolina Isabella Campos. Miguel A. Cantu. Alexandra Marie Castro. Edwin Omar Cavazos Saucedo. Pablo Chacon Contreras. Dylan McCade Charlton. Ariana Marlene Chavez. Shivani Chavria. Ryan Allen Christensen. Hunter Sangshun Chung. Melissa Claire Lee Copeland, receiving the Texas State Distinguished Scholar Award. Kaylee Elizabeth Davis. Paige Christina Day, receiving the Texas Lutheran University Presidential Scholarship. Marina Delgado Paredes. Elena Marie Dominguez, receiving the University of Texas at Tyler Academic Excellence Scholarship. Kylie Marie Durish. Sammy Michael Elashi. John Patrick Ellis. Norman Glenn Ellis. Allison Josie Epner, receiving the Indiana University Hudson and Holland Scholarship. Maria Deborah Espada. Erica Fogel, receiving the Trinity University Trustees Scholarship. Ethan Mark Gager. Elizabeth Ann Galley. Adriana Isabella Garza. Gabriel Lee Gellert. Shane Riley Goldberg, receiving the University of Mississippi Academic Merit Scholarship. Charbel Gonzalez. Isabella Maria Gonzalez. Melissa Marcela Gonzalez. Maximilian Marcus Goswitz. Jose Roberto Gracia. Chanel Alvina Green. Alicia Marie Guerrero. Jonas David Guzman. Emily Alice Hasse. Ashlyn Nicole Hall. Garrett Tell Hannah. Kinley Ashton Hatch, receiving the Texas State University Texas State Distinguished Scholarship. Carson May Hughes. Anthony Islas. Noah Alio Sin Isa Abbas. Olivia Amara Iwala. Jeffin Mary T. Kamal. Justin William Keeper. Matthew Aaron Charles Keller. David William Kent. Afra Tareen Khan. Daniel Korshidi Kiavi. Maximilian Errol William Kinchelo. Zachary Austin Cobbs, receiving the St. Mary's University Honors Scholarship. Riley Dawson Laird, receiving the University of the Incarnate Word Presidential Academic Scholarship. Alicia Maria Larimore. McKenna Lynn Lastra Cruz. Andrea Lee Acevedo. Laura Stephanie Leva Amor. Cameron Elizabeth Yvonne Leon. Martha Elena Yama Castro. Galilea Maddie Loera. William Christopher Long II. Victor Anthony Lopez. Vianney Lopez. Oscar Felipe Lopez Flores. Rachel Adrian Maxey. Abigail Kira McCumber. Samantha Renee McQueen, receiving the Baylor University Academic Scholarship. Michael Paul Merritt. Brian Moctezuma. Eduardo Teodoro Modesto. Daniel Moreno III, receiving the St. Mary's University Presidential Scholarship. Raymond Seth Murphy. Advait Muraligopal Naganathan. Peyton James Nakin. Victoria Charlotte Naranjo, receiving the Entrepreneurial Connections Program Academic Scholarship. Jared James Olson, receiving the Trinity University Presidential Scholarship. Allison Sierra Paget. Natalie Celeste Padilla. Viviana Lexi Padilla. Aurelio Palos III. Marco Alexandro Para Badillo. Lillian Claire Perez. Carson Philip Ferris, receiving the New Mexico State University Athletic Scholarship. Jillian Ray Phillips. Sianja Andrea Phillips. Alexander Forrest Plum. Callista Faith Prater. Mohammed M. Cashew. Camille Alexis Quinones Rivera. Sofia Fabiola Quinones. Courtney Elise Reeves. Tobias Regas. Gabriela Annalise Rendon, receiving the San Antonio Hispanic Police Officer Organization Scholarship. Max Rendon Gonzalez. Hanley Ann Resnick. Alexander Luis Reina. Gavin David Rice. Caroline Elizabeth Rockwood, receiving the East Tennessee State University Sidney Gilbreth Scholarship. Jordan Michaela Rosas. Estefania Ruiz de Velasco. Layla Maisie Russell. Alexis Celine Sanchez, receiving the Howard Payne University Yellow Jacket Scholar Award. Craig Anker Sandoval. Caitlin Toby Shipisi, receiving the University of the Incarnate Word prestigious Presidential Scholarship. Jack Robin Sabasco. Colin Ethan Shelley. Eduardo Silva. Summer Joy Singley. Gerald Andrew Sioko. Elise Noel Snodgrass, receiving the Abilene Christian University Award. Lauren Margaret Summerlot. Ava Rose Summer. Serena Gabriela Sotelo. Lindsay Arlene Speck, receiving the University of Mississippi Academic Merit Scholarship. Madeline Ann Swoyer. Corinne Abigail Tendorf. Seth Patrick Terrell. Avery Marie Thigpen. Jacelyn Michelle Tolosa. Octavio Javier Villamontes Perez. Hannah Elizabeth Watson. Peyton Reese Watts. Daniel Alexander White. The following students are graduating cum laude. Amar Abbas. Aya Abu Amri. Leah Simone Adams. Ivan Aldusin. Billy Dean Alkema. Aliyah Giselle Andrade. Caitlin Danielle Annual. Catherine Florence Armstrong. Taylor Ann Bass. Haley Nicole Binney. Austin Lance Bordovsky. Drake Dalton Boykin. Conrad Tobias Talbot Bradshaw. Kevin Guadalupe Bright. Carson Benjamin Brown. John Michael Brown. Camry June Brunson. Kiera Leanne Burkhart. Nicole Ann Burns. Crystal Leanne Burrs. Madison Elizabeth Callison. Sophia Camille Capps. Jacob Dimitri Karkazi. David Castañeda Picon. Araceli Castro, receiving the Alex William Castro Foundation Achievement Scholarship Award. Jacobo Castro. Hannah Isabella Cavazos. Alec Lee Caven. Daniel Lorenzo Chavez. Tegan Shea Charrington. Wyatt Dean Christiels. Alan Emmanuel Clay. Gavin Bovard Cunningham. Stephanie Marie Curtis. Matthew Jeffrey Dower. Alexandria Mariam Davis. Sofia Valeria de la Cruz Avila. Santi Cavena Duvera Wadden. Denise DeVeza. Danielle Jessica Dorgan. Mariah Elise Dorman. Lucas Thomas Eatman. Zoe Monique Elter. Emma Alejandra Espada. Ashley Angeline Flom. Lucky Rafael Fornaris. Adriana Alexandra Fuentes. Brooklyn Nicole Purse. Abigail Frost Garcia. Grace Ann Wall Garcia. Itzel Alexandria Garcia. Gabriela Garcia Orozco. Nadia Garced Barraza. Clarissa Claudette Garza. Marina Alyssa Garza. Michael Ryan Garza, receiving the University of the Incarnate Word Provost's Academic Scholarship. Luna Feliz Giovanella. Ashley Gonzalez. Jorge Adrián González Visteni. Gerardo González Lozano. Alexander Michael Gouge. Heather Marie Graham. Caroline Michelle Granados. Jacob William Greenman. Vanessa Samantha Gutierrez. Ernesto Gutierrez Cárdenas. Emiliano Haddad. Jacob Matthew Halder. Abigail Rose Hamilton, receiving the Texas Lutheran University Academic Excellence Award. Sarah Reagan Hansen. Abigail Taylor Harris. Hayden Jeffrey Harsh. Christopher Daniel Hicks. Anna Grace Higgs. Jackson Richard Ironside, receiving the Bruce Teal Hale Academic Scholarship. Ileana Lucila Izaguirre. Eileen Elizabeth Johnson. Kendall Lynn Johnson. Kelsey Joe Kyman. Ryan Joseph Kapp. Cass N. Cara. Jazroop Carr. Erin Elizabeth Kennedy. Taylor Nicole Knockenhauer. Jaylee Marie Lanza. Megan P. Lapierre. Gustavo Leal Martinez. Ha Min Lee. Ana Lucia Licon. Ariana Isabel Lopez. Alex Barrera Loquias. Avery Irene Masitis. Constantine Jameson Macris. Dominic Luis Mackey. Gerardo J. Maldonado. Angelina Isabella Martinez, receiving the Our Lady of the Lake University Athletics Scholarship. Joshua Luke Matthew. Suzuki Maximoto. Braden James McCormick. Quentin Shane McCoy. Douglas Kelvin McGrew. Gabriella Grace Menchaca. Kirsten Elena Murlock. Paulina Mesta Villegas. Michael Henry Mestmaker. Garrett Ryan Molina. Jared Scott Morris. J. Thomas Mulligan. Peyton Lene Nichols. Harley Amber Norton. Haley Lillian Ullman. Alejandro Daniel Olivares. Andrea Olmos Tejado, receiving the International Thespian Society Texas Thespians Scholarship. Cleon Chiquelo Oni. Sarah Nicole Palacios. Isaiah Christopher Pastrano. Addie Violet Piatz. Victoria Lorraine Ponce. Paige Olivia Popovic. Jake Edward Ramirez. Edgar Ramirez. Joanelis Paola Ramirez Bonano. Ana Paola Ramirez Castañeda. Lauren Michelle Rhodes. Chase Austin Richards. Stephen Bradley Robillard. Victoria Lynn Rodriguez. Adrián Rodriguez. María Sofía Rueda Castañedos. Natalia Ruiz. Hunter William Rush. Paola Montserrat Sanchez Flores. Jared Michael Schilling. Andrew Peter Schlereth. Claudio Manuel Sequeira II. Marcela Maria Servigon. Summer Isabel Shannon. Lauren Elise Schoaf. Taylor Page Short. Eric Fernando Sierra Guerrero. Brendan Patrick Smith. Andrea Soto. Paola Soto Romero. Ryan Jane Stringham. Colin Gregory Sullivan. Joshua Adam Thielander. Adrienne Simone Thomas. Blake Roger Thurmond. Matthew Kyle Tinan, receiving the University of the Incarnate Word Academic Scholarship. Ana Paulina Tovar Fuentes. Rebecca Elise Trevino. Mackenzie Jules Tupper. Lorraine Jo Valdez. Liliana Lynn Vanapa. James Anthony Velasquez. Mason Travis Vetter, receiving the Shiner University Mountaineer Scholarship. Jake Russell Villegas, receiving the St. Mary's University Madeline Scholarship. Sebastian Vizo. Sarah Elizabeth Walpole. Evan Michael Wegner. Annika C. Westensko. Elise C. Westensko. Orchid Leinoa Louise Williams, receiving the University of Oklahoma Merit Award. Jenna Marie Woolley. Joshua Peter Woolston. Alan Zavala Pinette. Michael Joseph Zoo Carnival. Mr. Greg Desmarais will be the next rhetorician.
The following students are honored as Reagan graduates. Julian Alejandro Acevedo. Carlos Rafael Acosta. Michael Clayton Adams. Cynthia Lizette Aguirre. Ian Thomas Ahmad. Courtney Ann Ackroyd. Veronica Gabriela Alcorta Gomez. Pablo Daniel Alcos. Evan Alvarado. Sarah Kate Amrine. Maria Eduarda Antunes Polomini. Jaden Douglas Arterell. Heavenly Elizabeth Arias. Andrew Arietta. Anais Arroyo. Fernanda Meritzel Arzak. Youssef Mutila Atala. Nathaniel Alexander Bear. Jesus Barba de la Mora. Yvonne Leonardo Barboza Rangel. Noah Kahamani Okekai Baraquatro. Violet Ashley Bottas. Rolando Andres Becerra. Brian Jesus Belmonte. Caleb Ramon Beltran. Gracie Bethencourt. Blair Alexander Blacksmith. Jacob Wellington Bland. Frank Tobias Blanda Tidmore. Faiza Anis Boutwala. Joyce Amborge Massanet. Calvin Chase Brumbelow. Edgar Gabriel Brooks. Emily Alexandra Bueno. Ethan Scott Birch. Abigail Dawn Burke. Noah Anthony Busher. Kayla Marie Butler. Lindsay Elizabeth Butler. Tyler Antonio Bird. Destiny Mary Faith Caballero. Ryan Timothy Cahill. Raymond Anthony Camacho Afazin. Samuel Avery Canis. Jorge Cano Rangel. Stephanie Ann Carey. Natalia Desiree Carrillo. Bristol Riley Carrington. Yasser Kassab. Sebastian Castillo. Araceli Castoreno. Maria Jose Castro Herrera. Emilio Madrizo Sendejas. Oliver George Chandler. Mirage Sikander Shadri. Hunter Earl Claiborne. Beyonce Simone Collins. Courtney Cheryl Cortez. Jason Darius Cosma. Caleb Kanui Crabtree. Noah Ladell Crawford, Arizona State University's New American University Scholarship. Cameron Nicole Croft. Sadia Loretta Crochet. Ricardo Alejandro Cruz Ion. Noemi Cuesta Gonzalez. Celeste Nicole Curiel. Jose A. Degolado. Samuel Farr Delac. Julia Marie Delaquiz. Michelle DeVessa. Brian Alexi Diaz. Natalia Diaz. Vincent Joe Diaz. James David Disrude, St. Mary University, Santa Maria Scholarship. Michaela Marie Domagowski. Josiah Noel Dominguez. Laura Dos Santos Preto. Andrew James Doder. Connor Scott Dowell. Carson Henry Droddy. Matthew Joseph Dubs. Jeffrey Dale Eads Jr. Nicole Andrea Alisi. Victoria Michelle Elsner. Mauricio Espinio Mora. Salim Farah Trevino. Lauren Angeline Felton. Celeste Nicole Flores. Susie Flores. Mauricio Flores Baca. Yvonne Flores Sahagun. Travis Mack Folks. Peyton Tyler Forbes. Connor Drew Fox. Kansas State University Athletic Scholarship. Elise Anastasia Frescas. Noah Jean Fuller. Lorena Galindo. Amarisa Celeste Garcia. Jose Guerra Garcia. David Anthony Gardner. Andrew Michael Garza. Ryan Thomas Garza. Josue Garza Arroyo. Alexis Linda Gockroger. Jeremiah Gabriel Georgescu. Jessity Anthony Gomez Jr. Isaiah Gonzalez. John Anthony Gonzalez. Maria Fernanda Gonzalez. Marla Paola Gonzalez. Sergio Trinidad Gonzalez Aguirre Jr. Russell James Gray. Austin Russell Green. Jeremiah Jason Green. Sam Lewis Green. Gavino Nicholas Guajardo. Camille Guerra. Mariangela Guerra Saldivar, St. Mary's University Santa Maria Scholarship. Juan Pablo Guevara Stevens. Lorena Diego Gutierrez. Inez Francis Hadley. Alante Otis Hamlet. Bennett Paul Hammond. Caden Joseph Harms. Brandon Lee Hatcher. Chase Parker Hogland. Sebastian Jose Rodriguez. Maria Fernanda Hernandez. Matthew Eduardo Hernandez. Marcus Alexander Herrera. Reza Renee Herrera. Alexis S. Hill. Devin Lauren Holloman. Reese Thompson Holloway. Henry Alexander Hooper. Cody Ryan Houston. Christopher Joseph Hudson. Brandon Creed Huerta. Reina Sierra Ibrahim. Trevor Dare Ilch. Matthew Thaddeus Jeffers. Georgina Samantha Johnson. Alyssa Renee Jones. Adrin Mudatil Joshua. Riley Daniel Carafa. Dylan Kyle Karam, Shriner University Amaleb Heritage Foundation Scholarship. Rebecca Ashley Casper. Charles Evan Barnett Keegan. Thomas Samuel Kent. Sagar Shivasi Kendrika. Jackson Alexander Kiesel. Jacob Raymond Killery. Logan Christopher Kimbrough. Mackenzie Lee King. Alexander Harrison Copland. Justin Stephen Kolowick. Sarah T. Kurtz. Pablo Lafuento Sedano. Sebastian A. Leggett. Angela Celeste Latagaza. Garrison Nolan Lawler. Blake Stephen Ledwig. William Barnwell Lurch. Alyssa Rose Lopez, Culinary Institute of America El Sueño Scholarship. Christina Lozana Solana. Eric Matthew Luna. Edvan Andre Luna Padilla. Andrew Christopher Lutz. Ethan Bradford Mabry. Nicholas Estevan Maestas. Justin Thomas Mayer. Mia Georgiania Manfredi. Sukari Ayena Man. Yaya Abtulev Mukavi. Vincent Gabriel Marufo. Cal Harrison Martin, Stephen F. Austin University Athletic Scholarship. Robert Alan Martin. Aaron Michael Martinez. Amanda Marie Martinez. Christian Rudy Martinez. Alicia Eve Martinez. Pedro Alejandro Martinez. Jonathan Gabriel Mason. Isaiah Anthony McLanis. Kevin James Irving McGoran. Kiri Lorraine McLean. Max Alex Melchor. Isabella Maria Melendez. Isabel Pearl Minsell. Aaron Jaihong Min. Cheyenne Angel Mize. Gabriel Monterrubio. Chandler Colton Montgomery. KL Christopher Lee Moore. Bernardo Jesus Morales Garza. Orland Alberto Marino. Javier Murrieta. Jackson Clark Myers. Nada K. Nasser. Charles Bristol Newman. Aranza Georgina Ochoa Tella. Mallory Rose Oliver. Hector Ontiveros. Stephen Francis Opella. Rafael Emiliano Osuna. Roberto Palomero IV. Gabrielle Lene Palmer, University of the Incarnate Word, Dean's Academic Scholarship. Danielle Pena. Kevin E. Pena. David William Pena. Kyle Bradley Petrella. John Pham. Fanny Pena. Isaiah Allen Poole. Rochelle Renee Porter. Branson Farnsworth Polito. Maria Fernanda Quezada. Andrea Clarissa Ramirez. David Azil Ramirez. Quinn Allen Rana. Mia Elena Resendez. Sasha K. Reyes. Rogelio Reyes Jr. Andrew Henson Riley. Roberto Rivera Jr. Jaden Elise Robins. Alejandro Thomas Rocha. Cesar Antonio Rodriguez. Emilio Ramsey Rodriguez. Sabrina Danielle Rodriguez. Uwin Ariel Rodriguez. Sarah Nicole Rosenheim. Carson Warren Ruptier. Ian Senny Salgado. Adrian Marcelo Sampaio. Kimberly Caitlin San Juan. Drew Chandler Sanchez. Alex Saucedo. Aiden Andrew Sawyer. Antonio Jimin Segovia. Carlos Alfredo Serra. Hazim Yusri Shalan. Jared Luke Scherer. Kendall Kathleen Sherwin. Ryan Thomas Schoaf. Diego Sierra Monsivais. Rachel Marie Simons. Jasmine Renee Singleton. Jacqueline Shelby Slater. Matthew Jakin Sokolov. Samuel Homer South. Emilio Daniel Souza. Stephen James Speck. Brianna Gabrielle Staggs. Connor Andrew Stevens. Luis David Suarez Palas. Jacob Anthony Taylor. Olivia Catherine Taylor. Rory James Thomas. Bennett Edward Tiller. Christopher Sevi Toth. Sabrina Yvonne Tron. Caleb Ellis Trevino. Javier Alejandro Tristan. Samantha Uria. Eugenio Valadares. Jacob Scott Van Buskirk. Caitlin Nicole Vanderpot. Aaron Villa Gomez. Adrian Villa Gomez. Miranda Villa Gomez. Eugenio Villa Gomez Cantu. Sydney Francesca Villamizar. Danielle Villarreal. Lauren Page Vogel. Connor Mikkel Waziuski. Davion Watlington. Nicholas James Watson. Annabelle Eileen Webb. Jason Tyler Wheaton. Deja Mary Wilson. Julia Woodworth. Daryl Sharon Woody. Terry Wayne Wright Jr. Bailey Veronica Young. Brianna Lynn Zamaripa. David Thomas Zapata. I will now return the program to the 2019 Senior Class President, Jasmine Mijares.
Will you please rise and join Bella Campos, Emma Espada, and Katie Vanderpot in singing the Ronald Reagan Alma Mater. Words to the Alma Mater can be found on the second page of your program. Will the Ronald Reagan class of 2019 please now join me in turning our tassels? Seniors 2019.